we are going to begin our review of The Wolfman. Okay, I don't know what way to put this for you in a simple context, maybe some allusions to clever things like I usually do, but no. This film isn't even worth the the effort that they've put forth and how many years it took to make this piece of garbage. The first one wasn't that good to begin with, but it is a classic because it's of the Universal lineage. This, no, this was Universal going, fuck you, fans of our franchises. We hate you, and we are going to leave you in a frozen food section with nothing to eat but raw meat and those awful cracker Lunchables. You know, the ones that are just crackers and cheese, like the most uncreative snack food to give to your child. I mean, if you hate your child, I suppose that's one way to prove it over and over again without getting arrested, but anyway, let's continue with this rampage of shit. In 1891, Gwen Conliffe, or whatever, writes to Lawrence Talbot to tell him that his brother Ben has disappeared. Ooh, intrigue. Lawrence, a renowned Shakespearean actor. It can only be hoped that they weren't trying to pull a prank on us with casting Benicio del Toro as a Shakespearean actor. Yeah, it was probably a sick joke. I'm going to hold them to that. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Is touring London and races to the family's estate in Blackmore. Oh, he races there. His brother's dead, so he races there. He wouldn't have gone there any other way. He has been estranged from his family for many years, since his father, Sir John Talbot, amusing, drunk, paycheck-seeking Anthony Hopkins, sent him to an insane asylum after witnessing his mother's mysterious death. Ooh, drama. When Lawrence arrives, Talbot Hall is in disrepair. John tells him that Ben's bald body has been found the day before. Wow, he got to England fucking quick. Lawrence goes into town to see the body, which is kept at the local slaughterhouse. The butcher gives Ben's personal effects to Lawrence. I don't know how I would feel. I mean, this man just probably cut your brother into smaller pieces and condensed it and fed them pieces to the wolves or whatever, and he's giving you the personal effects. I'd feel pretty upset. I know it's his job, but maybe I'm just reading too much into this shit film. That's probably it. I probably am giving this film too much credit, or too much time of day, or just, I don't know, just too much of something that shouldn't be there. Anyway. Later, in the local tavern, Lawrence overhears the locals debate about who was responsible. So, the man's been mauled. Now they're gonna debate over who's been responsible. Yeah, I don't generally recall ever hearing about man, just lashing out and slaughtering someone with like their teeth. I mean, I'm sure it's out there, but I haven't personally heard of it. So I feel like one of the villagers right now, or I feel like I'm in an M. Night Shyamalan film, sort of waiting until my last line so that he could kill me off and I could erase it from my IMDb profile. Yeah. Anyway, wow. Many blame a band of gypsies who camped outside the town. Perfect scapegoating. Always works in films. Another claims that several decades earlier a similar murder had happened and that his father suspected a werewolf. Among Ben's belongings was a medallion that had been purchased from the gypsies. The mystery grows deeper. I do have to say this has more plot than Sherlock Holmes. I fucking hate Sherlock Holmes. I know you already know, but I'm just sharing with you again. After Gwen leaves for London, Lawrence goes to the gypsy camp on the night of a full moon. Maleva, oh shit, they just keep getting creative with these names. It's like Van Helsing all over again. Tells him that something evil had befallen his brother. The local townspeople descend on the camp to force them to turn over a dancing bear that might have been the killer. But a superhumanly strong wolf-like creature descends on the camp, slaughtering many people. Woo! It's Van Helsing all over again. Only not funny or entertaining like Van Helsing was. For all the wrong reasons. This is just garbage. Lawrence sees a young boy run back into the woods. Intending to rescue him, Lawrence follows but is attacked by the creature who bites him on the shoulder before being chased off by the armed townspeople. So the wolf slaughters a bunch of people until they come back with weapons. So they want to go get a dancing bear without weapons. A dancing bear who kills people. I love the plot of this film is just fantastic. I want to meet the writer and give them a hug. They've really inspired me to write things like this. And Maliva sutures, I don't know that word, his wounds. Her daughter says Lawrence should be killed, but Maleva refuses, saying he's still a man. Only a loved one can kill him. Let's hope they kill him. Wow, this is a long summary. We're not going to get through this. Not in the 10 minutes that I intended this to be. I'm going to stop right here with this plot summary because I've had enough. It's kind of like, let's say you have motion sickness, right? And let's say you're on a Ferris wheel and everything's running fine. And you're just sitting there, you're enjoying, you're talking to the person across from you about trivial things that you'll forget in about an hour after seeing them. And, you know, I would assume the operator forgets what he's doing, hits a switch, and it just goes on a rapid succession speed, just keeps going over and over again, and you screaming to be let off, and he's forgotten, and he's just like turned away, you know, staring at girls' tits or something, and you're just throwing up all over the place. That's kind of like what this plot sounds like to me. It sounds like there was really nothing better to do in Universal Studios, and they decided, hey, we've got a shit ton of money. Let's go fucking make another movie. I mean, I'm sure Dracula and Frankenstein are due for quote-unquote bigger screen remakes. I can only imagine. After 1992's Dracula, I don't want to imagine anything after seeing Keanu Reeves as Jonathan Harker. I think I'm going to have to do a review of that next. I think that's what our next goal is. And lest you be warned, I fucking hate Bram Stoker's novel. I hate vampires. I hate the concept of vampires. I don't see anything thrilling about a giant human leech. To me, there's nothing there of value. It's just a giant leech walking around on two legs. And anyway, back to the Wolfman. I give the Wolfman 2010 0 cloves of wolfsbane. If it is a clove that wolfsbane comes in, or bouquet or whatever, but just still 0. This film is fucking garbage.